you guys, and welcome back to my little brow journey that I'll be going through this year. In this video today, I'm gonna be testing out these two new e.l.f. brow products. One of them is called the e.l.f. Soap Brow, and the other one is called the e.l.f. Brow Lift. Now, both of these have been kind of going viral on TikTok, but I noticed it's almost kind of hard to find them. So in case you're wondering where to get these products, I will have the links down in the description box of where they're available at this point in time. This brow soap, though, I've only found at Target. Brow Lift has been at a couple other places if it's not out of stock. So I saw that it's all restocked. Now I got my hands on it finally. So I'm gonna be testing them out side by side to see which one is better. Are they even any different? Because the descriptions, which we'll go into, is very similar. So I don't really understand. Now, if you're new to my channel and my face, my name is ashleyellix. Hi, how are you? Welcome. Nice to meet you. I am going on a bit of a brow journey this year where I am trying to like perfect that either fluffy brow or that laminated brow look. I was using the Tarte lamination brow gel last year, but it just gets really stringy and webby, and I'm just not about that life, okay? Because it kind of looks crusty sometimes. Sometimes it looks perfect, but other times not so much. And for $26, I don't want no crusty, dusty brow. No, thank you. Subscribe if you want to follow along my brow journey, or if you just like makeup things. I go on Shop With Me's, I try new drugstore makeup, and I also like to do behind the scenes. And if you want some short form content, you can follow me over on Instagram and TikTok at ashleyellix. But enough chit chat, enough jibber jabber. Let's dive into these and see if they are any different at all. Okay, let's go. Boop! Oh, I dropped it. Let's scoochy scooch. Move my mic out of the way. Now you're nice and up close and personnel. So these are my brows that we're working with, okay? They have never really survived the plucking of the 90s, so don't like do it if you're thinking about it, because people are trying to get that thin brow trend back. And listen, I don't have to do anything to participate except just show up, but I just like my full brows, okay? On me, I just like them. Anyways, I'll do soap brow on this side and I'll do brow lift on this side. The brow lift is like a clear brow gel, so you don't need to add anything to use it, where the brow soap you do need to add water. So that's the difference with application, but as far as what is achieved, it seems very similar. So on the brow soap side, it says, want full feathered looking brows without the hassle of a salon. This brow soap quickly and easily gives you the look you want. The styling of brow soap sculpts and tames brows to hold your desired look in place. It says to bend your little, spoolie brush when you're using it, and then apply a little bit of water onto the brush, dip it in the soap, and work in. So application is a little bit different, but then here's the description of the brow lift. Get lifted and feathered brow looks. Okay, same. With long-lasting hold that won't flake. No appointments, no recovery time. So same thing. This said you don't have to go to a salon. This is basically saying that in other words. Infused with nourishing aloe, the gel lifts, sculpts, and tames even the unruliest brow. So really the only difference as far as description to me is that maybe this one has a stronger hold, which is what I'm personally looking for. My brows, they don't want to lift up. You'll see they are pointed down, and that Tarte lamination gel is the only thing that keeps them up all day long. So if everything goes well with this, as far as application goes, I will do a wear test. So keep watching, stay tuned for that. Sometimes it looks really good the first hour, and then by the end of the day, it's like nothing's even on my eyebrows. Same thing with application. Bend the spoolie, dip into this. You don't have to add water, you just apply it. These both say to apply to clean brows. So I'm just going as is. Some brow gels and stuff, I can apply my pencils first and then go in with the product, but this one says no. So it is actually a soap. It's a soap. So that's that. Let's start with that one. Even though I am more excited for the clear brow lift, I'm gonna start with the soap anyways. So I have my little spoolie here. I did bend it as per they said, and let's just do a brush through just to push up my brows without any product in. And then it says to get a little bit of water on it, and I'm gonna work it into the soap here. Create like a paste or something. If these end up looking the same, I don't like the hassle of having to work the product in. Okay, so hopefully that's enough. Let's push it up into brows as it says. I don't know if that's enough. I don't like that I can see the product on there. That makes me nervous. Okay, I like that I'm able to keep working with it, but it is dropping little tiny balls of soap, which I don't enjoy. Let's do another little dip. Maybe I can rough it on the lid to take off some of that weirdness. And maybe more water. think it's gonna be a bit of a trial and error to like get the handle on how much water to use and soap products. Oh, see, ooh, a little too much. You can actually see the soap on there, but it's going on easier now. See if I can like press it down a little bit. It's always my tail ends that seem to like pop up. I don't want to lay down. That looks really nice though. Other than I see a couple little balls, but maybe if I kind of do this motion, it'll come off. Yeah, that's kind of picking up the excess. Okay, that looks nice. That looks, I need to fill in it and everything, but just the brow hairs being laid down, it looks pretty nice. Okay, yeah, I like that. Let me clean this brush off and then I'm gonna go do the other side. That way it's like fair and I know, you know, what's going on. Okay, that spoolie was so much easier to clean because it's a brow soap and all I had to do was like rinse it off and dry it. Brow waxes, like they are stuck up in there, which made me remember, oh, this must not be waterproof because it's a soap. It's gonna come off. So keep that in mind. I don't think this gel is waterproof. It doesn't claim anything like that. So that might be a deterrent if you're interested in getting this or not. But let's begin with the brow gel lift thingy. So this one just says, have your bent spoolie and just kind of swirl. Oh yeah, okay. And here's another thing. So I got that product on there. This is supposed to be a dupe for the ABH Brow Freeze, which I was curious to try, but I know ABH has their controversies and I just can't keep up anymore. So when we can find a dupe, let's just find a dupe. And not only that, they are pricey. This was only about $6 each. So let's take that same technique where we push it into the skin. I mean, already it's faster because I don't have to like wet the brush and work it in. But will it look as nice? That's the question. Ooh. And I am taking, after I dip into the gel, I am taking it and kind of like swirling it on the cap. The cap, that is what they recommended on their website when I was reading this, to kind of take off the excess, and that seems to be nice. It's not applying too much. That was so much faster. Ooh, and I like it. And then I'm gonna use the cap, the excess product in the cap, waste not, want not, and just like kind of re-smooth it real quick. Oh, I like that side. Instantly, so much more of that laminated look. This side looks nice. It's more like structured almost. This side picked up all the brow hairs much more easier and more noticeable. It almost looks fuller if you like that, like, you know, kind of microbladed brow type of laminated brow look. That eyes is what I personally enjoy at the moment of the hour. That's really nice. Let me just take this and press it. I don't see any kind of weird balling or flaking or webbing like I do with the Patrick Ta, but I do always take my finger and like run it along to make sure I don't have excess product on the outside of my skin, or also I'll know when I go to apply my foundation. That looks really, really nice. And I'm able to like kind of push it gently through without it peeling up. That's another thing with the Patrick Ta one. And I'm sorry I keep comparing it to that, but that's literally what I'm trying to replace. I'm trying to get that look without the issues that I had with it. Even though I'm going over it lightly again, it's not webbing and peeling, and that looks really good, you guys. Okay, so tell me down below, which brow do you prefer? I really feel like I did the same method, so I'm surprised that they look so different. Let's though see if I can apply my pencils on top, because this is all fine and dandy, but can I even apply product on top of it? Because that's when it gets iffy. Okay, so I'm gonna take my favorite micro pencils. This is the CoverGirl Easy Breezy something. It doesn't say it on the thing, but it's really good. I'll link these down below too. I take soft blonde and then I go in with the soft brown to get like extra definition. But first I fill in with the soft blonde. This side's already dry, so I'll start on this side. That is brow number 1 filled in. It worked fairly nice to go on. It does have like, you know, a soapy, waxy consistency applying it on, but it seemed to stick no problem. So let me go ahead and do the other side. Okay, let's talk about a brow transformation, if I do say so myself. Okay, so this is the soap brow side. so you can really see everything, hopefully. And here is the e.l.f. kind of gel formula side. Now take note, the finishes of these two sides are different. The soap side is more of a matte brow, which I think kind of looks a little bit more natural. And then the Brow Lift Gel side is a kind of like a semi-glossy side. But I think both look really nice. I'm personally leaning towards the Brow Lift side just because of the ease of use. And I'm like all about saving that time, okay? I don't like all the steps with the brow soap, but I do like how both of them turned out. And then the only other thing I want to say about the brow soap though is I kind of need to perfect how much that I use, because when I look up close, I can kind of see a little bit of texturing of like, you know, like a weird texture, like a little bit of balling. So I think if you're not careful, you're going to get weird texture issues with this product, but they both look really nice. Oh, tell me down below, just off of first impressions right here, no wear test. Do you like the soap side or the e.l.f. gel side? Which side? Which side? Ready, go. Okay, I'll be right back. Boop. All right, rest of my makeup is magically all done. And tell me now, does your opinion of the brow side that you favor change now that all my makeup's done, eyeshadow, everything? I did use a shadow to set because I did like that wing liner. If you look closely, the brow wax side, you can totally see that gross texture that I'm trying to avoid. That is not good. I do not like that. Of course though, that just means I need to clean up a little bit more and be more careful about application, but sometimes you're in a rush and you just don't have time, and this is like, it looks like glue stuck on my brows and I don't like that. So overall, I am personally leaning towards the e.l.f. brow gel formula. I just think with ease of use, it was so easy to apply. All you do is dip it in. I like the look of the brows. I like the extra definition that I got. The only thing I would say is now that everything's kind of settled, it's been about what, probably 45 minutes since I applied everything. Now you can kind of like clock the fill in, you know, more so you can totally see it, where this side does look more natural now, like, and fluffier and fuller. But I'm seeing some brow hairs drop over here, so I might need to focus a little bit more there. It was just more difficult to apply the brow soap. And then of course the crusty dustiness is a no. But I think it's all gonna kind of hang in the wear test, because if this one that I favor doesn't last, then that's not good. I have to try to figure out how to make the brow soap work. So I'm holding hope that this brow lift, it stays looking good. It seems to be doing okay, and I'm hopeful. So let's do a wear test. Let's see how everything holds up, and let's go. Okay guys, just checking in before the sun totally goes down, so sorry for the low lighting, but this is the brow soap side, this is the brow lift gel side. Unfortunately, the gel lift, you can see, considerably dropped compared to the soap. The soap looks completely long and strong. It actually, I'm surprised. I really didn't think it was gonna work out that way. I hate the crusty dusty under there. It's looked like that all freaking day. Yeah, you can really see it now. And I truly hate it. But I think if I'm more careful with my application and maybe wiping after, that won't be an issue. So just know that going into it. This over here, the brow hairs over here look really good. It's just the front right here. So I think some playing around will do. Maybe if I use more of the freeze, like look at, I can relay it back down, which is good. So I think if I use more, then that won't be an issue. I can just totally like see the pencil line, which I can't over here. This completely looks like my brow, don't you think? So what a roller coaster. Wasn't expecting that. So I think the brow soap, I don't know, it kind of wins as long as I can get this situation solved. The brow lift, I love the ease of use, so I'll just keep playing around with both of them. I'll update you guys in a speed review, because right now there's pros and cons to both, honestly. So just let me know what you're looking for, which one wins for you. Yeah. All right, you guys, that is it for today's little comparison video. I love doing versus videos. It's so fun to like test and see. And I just thought it was so interesting that e.l.f. came out with basically the same product within a couple months time. There's very, very subtle differences. So let me know down in the comments below which one you prefer, which one you think you might want to pick up, and subscribe before you go. And if you want some extended content, go ahead and follow me over on Instagram and TikTok at ashleyellix, and I will see you lovelies next time. Okay, bye.